Did you know that almost 20% of teenagers in America suffer from depression? Which doesn't sound like a lot, but there are almost 42 million teenagers in America. And that equates to around 8.4 million teenagers suffering from depression. But why? Psychologists have noticed a significant link between the use of social media and depression. Platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and Snapchat make it easier for people to share aspects of their everyday lives and talk about themselves to everyone they know. But these platforms have also put on an oftentimes unrealistic expectation as to why people should look, act, and even think. I myself can say that I have suffered from depression for these same reasons, and I can say that I was at a pretty low point in my life in the beginning of senior year. So I decided to get a gym membership. All of the stresses of the beginning of senior year were mounting on me. I was having trouble with maintaining good grades. I was stressed about getting into a good college. So when I got a membership to the gym and I started working out, it originally started in an attempt to look better. I was dealing with some body image problems, but eventually I started to notice some of the other benefits that came with it, like feeling better mentally. So this led me to asking my essential question for this project, which is, what effect does exercise have on mental health? Originally, before I started this project, I thought that one of the things that may help me feel better was if I started going to the gym. It initially started in an attempt to look better physically, but when I started to feel mentally better, my eyes were opened in a sense to all the other benefits somebody could gain from going to the gym. Going to the gym consistently can lower stress levels, boost endorphins, and even help with self-esteem. So I wondered if the gym was the only way I could be physically active and still gain these benefits. So I started to ski as much as I could. During my February break, I went on a trip to Colorado. So to answer my question and to get hours for my projects, I decided to start going skiing. During my February break, I went on a trip to Colorado where I got most of my hours. But throughout the project, I needed to keep track of how I was feeling mentally. So I decided to come up with a form. I would rate myself on how I felt before and after each time I went either skiing or going to the gym. And I would fill out why. And I would also detail what I did and what time and what date. I wrote down specifically what I had done during that one specific day, and I wrote down why I felt before and after I did. And most of the time, on average, I noticed that I felt better before and after each time I went either to the gym or skiing. And for my community connection hours, I brought a friend along with me, as he had just gotten a membership to Planet Fitness, and he filled out the same exact survey that I did. After repeating this process for a while, I began to notice that on average, I felt better mentally after I had gone to the gym or gone skiing, and my friends reaped the same benefits. The only times I really felt worse was if I had a big crash while I was skiing or I failed a PR attempt at the gym. But other than that, I felt better afterwards almost every time. And this was the same case for the friend that I brought along with me, which did coincide with the research that I had done. During my research, I found many academic journals and books that detailed that generally people felt better after exercise in any form. Researchers found that exercise can decrease stress levels, depression levels, and boost one's self-esteem, but only as long as the individual exercising does so consistently for an extended period of time. So in conclusion, I do believe that regular exercise can have a positive effect on many people, myself included. Throughout the duration of this project, I noticed a significant decrease in my own stress levels, as well as more self-confidence and pride in myself. I think that one of the most important aspects of this project was the consistency that I brought to it, as my overall levels of stress went down over the long few months I spent working out and skiing. I think it's also important because exercise is an incredible tool to mitigate stress, which is a very important thing to know how to do in the future, in college, and even further beyond. I think that if teens in America have a case that's similar to mine, and everybody approaches it the same way I did, we could lower depression levels in teens across America a lot more. All right. Oh, sorry, are there any questions?
Where did you go skiing in Colorado?
I went to Vail Mountain.
And how long did you get to stay on?
We were there for 5 days.
Awesome.